So now we are going to continue the unit 1, the human values of the professional ethics. Okay, so now the part of the function. So the what is the next topic? The second part of the unit 1 is honest, courage and value time. Okay, so what do you mean by the honest? Normally you tell honest, courage and value time. So the aspects of the honest, you're going to trust, you're going to give some right choice in the world. Okay, so that in the right choice in the world of the honest, courage and value time in the professional ethics. So what is the functionalities and responsibilities in the personalized of the ethical world? Okay, that you are going to mean about the honest, courage and value time of the second part of the topic is a human value. Okay, so now the coming to the part of the honest is a truthfulness. Okay, the second meaningful of you're going to tell about the truthfulness and is a phase to responsibilities upon the telling truth. Okay, so the truthfulness is a truth way you're going to respect of the value. Okay, and then what are the performance of the truthfulness in the maintaining the integrated and taking responsible of the personal performance. Okay, so the honest, coming to the part of the honest is a many way you can respond, you can many way you can tell some values and meaning of the time of the honest. Okay, the brieful, okay, belief and the integrated the honest, and then the function of the criteria to find the values. Okay, so next the coming to the part of the cooperation and commitment, empathy and self-confident character. So one person is a good character or bad character, how we are going to meet about in the professional world. Okay, so coming to the part of the cooperation and the commitment. So commitment is nothing but the principal world. So what are the goals and what are the functionalities of making in the commitment world? Okay, so that is a call it as a function. So now see the definition of that cooperation and commitment. The team spirit present with every individual engaged in the engineering in the activities between the two persons, the sectors, that is the aim to integrated of the operation. So while performing the operation in the world, the two persons is going to select the good one is the right choice and the wrong choice. Okay, that you are going to select the part to engage the as a profession engineer, you are going to engage the team to spirit of the work. Okay, so next one, the willingness to understand others. So that is the second criteria part of the working the think and act. So together the putting to inside the practice and cooperation, yeah, is a very important. So the important practice, that is a mean of part you're choosing in the right way or wrong way. You're going to particular together to working with your engineering profession as a integrated the part of the corporation. Okay, so that is the meaning of the cooperation. So cooperation should exist the development and maintaining. Okay, that is a fourth part you're going to maintain about the function. And then the absence of cooperation will lead to lack of communication, misinformations. Okay, so and then alignments of goals, and then the critical principles during the activities. So in the part of the legal and illegal activities you're going to do about the corporation and the repeated companies, now you're going to faces a lot of problems. Okay, so you do not to choose a wrong way of the functions of made upon in the commitment of the operation world. Okay, so these are the principles. Okay, and then the coming to the part of the empathy. Empathy is nothing but social rate, and then sensing what other feelings about without the open talk. So we can't do essential world of the during the open talk. Okay, we are going to self introduction, we are going to self confident, you are going to move to the motivation of the one person to another person. So that is a call it as a open talk to the world. So open talker, we are going to speak it in the professional the right way. Okay, so that is a call it as a empathy. So self confidence is nothing but positive thinking, flexible, willing to change, positive attitude, and what are the individual some positive realistic the view of the himself. Okay, so these are and all functionalities of working in the self confidence. Self confidence nothing but you're going to self confident, you're going to performing to the good way. and then you're going to talk in the open talk to the world, in the profession right world. So that is called it as a self-confident. Confident is not there now, you're going to not perform in the individualities. Okay, so self-confidence is important to working in the all the human being and human values. That is the important values are making of the self-confidence. So that is the second part. And then third part is a character. One person is a good character or bad character, we don't know. We can't analyze the particular organization you're working as an employee. That employees are working the good character or bad character, we don't know, but we could not analyze that function. So what is a working place you're going to make on the good character or bad character, so that you're going to build the workplace. So that is the important of the character wise you're performing in the organization and repeated company. So coming to the definition of the character, the building character is a workplace. Okay, so the employees hiring, training and promoting the activities institution out of the organization policy. So statement to positive character is a workplace. So the existing, the including character considered as the recruiting producers. So I emphasize the importance of character and what are the six pillars you're going to build the good character. Okay, as a workplace, you're going to build the good character of the six pillars. You're going to individuality, you're going to facing of the two phases. Okay, one is a good or another one is a bad. Okay, so coming to the six pillars of the characters here. So trustfulness and respect, responsibilities, fairness and caring and citizenship. So these are the six pillars you're going to build up the character of the repeated companies and workplaces. Okay, and then the individuality is an institution recognition of the reward system of the employee. Suppose you're working in the good manner, you can go to work in the higher reputation, higher position of that particular organization. You're going to follow of those things, and the self confidence is important, and character is important, and the six pillars you're going to build in the self criteria to working in the workplace. Okay, and coming to the next part. So spirituality is an individual introduction of the yoga and meditation of the professional external and the stress management. So these are the up to the first unit of the last content of the topic of the content. Okay, so spiritually, what is spiritually now? You're getting some workplace in a stress bus or any other so many criteria, so many negative points and negative positions are making upon the workplace. So now you're going to you're going to relieve yourself. Okay, you're going to use a yoga meditation and then a self growth, self respect. Okay, so these are and all stress plus the control to your human body. Okay, so these are and all functions you are going to made upon the professional world. Okay, professional world la, you're going to do the yoga and meditation. So yoga meditation is a good criteria, a good way you're going to performing in the spiritualities of the stress management. Stress management will be control to the yoga and meditation. Okay, so especially the spiritualities include the fair of the behavior to the supernatural power. That is supernatural power is definitely okay. The break to the negative way. Okay, you're going to the yoga and meditation in the professional way you can do to the positive way. So these are the things in the spiritual realities of the world. Okay, so the stress is nothing but the introduction of the team stress into the life science. Okay, so what is the complexity the person is working the his or her life, the stress is a stress plus life is one's health will be spoiled of the workplace. Okay, workplace yeah, it will working in the stress now. You can do the meditation and yoga, that is not bad, that is a good way in the professional ethics. So these are the functions you're going to performing in the spiritualities functions. Okay,